Hey everybody, Melvin here again. This week we're gonna go over couplet workouts, which are combining two aspects of fitness into the same workout. Now, before I get too far into this, I'd like to go over last week. Uh, Basically, last week I got some feedback that the email came through as a little dense and a little heavy on the information side in terms of trying to process it. I'm sorry for that, but it's just kind of trying to relay a lot of information into the same thing. And I think I missed some key points when I was trying to do that. The key point I missed was that the workout program we're going to use at the end of the month is going to organize workouts based on the type of work that they place on your body and not on a muscle group that they're working or anything like that. So, with that in mind, we're going to go over the couple workouts this week because it's another step in the program. The program is going to be good for recreational lifters and general exercisers because it exposes you to a wide variety of work and it helps you get better at multiple aspects of fitness. The workouts we went over last week are examples of one aspect of fitness by itself. So there's 6 examples last week, which I know can be a little much. It's not that you need to do all 6 of those examples in a week, but those are just examples of singlet workouts. And when we do the program at the end of the month, there's going to be singlet, there's going to be couplet, and there's going to be another triplet workout, which we're going to go over next week. And they're all going to be in there, so over the course of a month, we can work on a lot of different aspects of fitness and help get you healthier, stronger, leaner, and in better shape overall. So we're going to go over that at the end of the month, but for this week, we're just exposing a little bit of information at a time. We're going to cover the workouts that combine 2 aspects of fitness into challenging workouts that are challenge you over multiple aspects of fitness. And again, it's beneficial for recreational lifters because it works over multiple aspects of fitness. It exposes you to different types of work, and it allows you to get better at different types of work in the same time period. So the first workouts we're going to go over here are cardiovascular endurance and strength workouts. The basic rules we're going to follow on it are the strength components are 10 to 6 reps on basic compound movements like bench press, squat, deadlift, any of the Olympic movements if you feel comfortable with that. The cardiovascular exercises are going to take anywhere from 60 seconds to 180 seconds of the working phase. The working phase is the phase of the workout when you're actually doing work as opposed to the warm-up or the cool-down. The working phase should last you about 15 to 30 minutes in total, so it shouldn't be that long of a workout. With warm-up and cool-down, you're looking 45 minutes at the most. The weights are relatively lighter here on the strength movements because you should be getting tired in these exercises. So we want to emphasize form, and we want to use it to teach you good form for when we go heavier. So we write this shorthand as C and S because when you're writing out, 100 schedules, C and S makes it a lot quicker. So that's something for me in there. The first example we have here is 4 rounds for time of 8 reps on deadlift at your body weight. So you're lifting a weight equal to your body weight if you can. If you can't and you need a regression, take weight off the bar. I understand that not everybody might be able to deadlift their body weight, and if you're not able to, then don't. Just regress, take weight off the bar, and you'll work up over time. The second part of that workout is a half mile on the bike at level 10. So that workout is going to go, you do 8 reps on deadlift, half a mile on the bike, and then you do it again. So you're trying to get through that workout as quick as you can. It's going to have your heart rate up for the whole time, so this one should be closer to the 15-minute mark. It should be shorter, higher intensity, and really have your heart rate up there. The second one is as many rounds as possible in 20 minutes of 8 barbell lunges on each leg and 100 jump ropes, which is just jumping over the rope one time. On that, we want to record the weight you use and how many rounds you get through in that 20 minutes. The reason why we're recording all of this information is so that you have a point of reference. You can go back and look at, well, this is where I was in week 1 and this is where I am in week 4. So you can see the progression in it, it's important for you to know that you're not just you're not just losing weight, you're not just getting in better shape, but this is concrete numbers in terms of what you can do compared to what you could. So it lets you see how you're getting better. The next type of workouts we're going to go over are cardiovascular endurance and local muscular endurance. These use a lot of body weight exercises and cardiovascular movements. The body weight exercises are going to take 30 seconds to a minute if it's an isometric, or 10 to 30 repetitions if it's not an isometric movement. The workouts help improve basic movement patterns and body control, so we're using these to reinforce what we do on the strength day, so it's an overall plan. And we also challenge your body's ability to do work. And they're 20 to 30 minutes in the working phase, so again, these are 45-minute-ish workouts total with warm-up and cool-down and all that. So here's two examples. We have as many rounds as possible in 20 minutes of 10 burpees, 100-meter sprint, and 10 push-ups. After the push-ups, you would walk back to the start line, so walk back 100 meters, and then you would repeat it. This workout doesn't look like it should be that hard. I've done it before. It is that hard. It's pretty rough. It has your heart rate up for the whole 20 minutes. You feel like you shouldn't be able to run because you just finished those burpees, and then you're running. So it's a tough workout. Pace yourself on it. Record how many rounds you get through. The second example workout we have here are 4 rounds for time of 25 push-ups, 25 air squats, 25 sit-ups, and a quarter-mile run. This is one we're trying to get through as fast as you can, so it should be a shorter duration workout. It's going to challenge you because of how much work you're doing. I mean, you have 100 push-ups, 100 air squats, 100 sit-ups in there, so it's a tough workout. The last set of couple of workouts we're going to go through are local muscular endurance and strength workouts. There's 2 basic types I'll use. One of them is called a complex, which trains a movement with a high-intensity weightlifting exercise, and then you do a body weight exercise on it to challenge your body's ability to sustain work. The other thing that happens here is your nervous system in the first 2 minutes after you complete a high-intensity weightlifting exercise, your nervous system fires better on a similar movement. So say you're trying to jump, like do a box jump or something like that. If you do squats right beforehand with a relatively high intensity weight, your muscles contract better because the nerves are firing better during the next 2 minute period. So it trains that system in your body, and it gets you to perform better that way, which helps you on the other strength movements. So the supersets are just going to challenge your overall fitness. You're not going to get as tired on one muscle group as you will with the complexes, but it's also a good change of pace, so it's not just always the same thing. So here's an example complex. We have 5 rounds of squats by 6 reps, immediately followed by 12 burpees. That immediately is important there, so that we're sitting within that 2 minute time frame, and we're getting those burpees out of the way while those muscles in your legs are still primed to fire. We have 25 sit-ups in there as a core exercise to kind of put some space and give your legs some rest. After you finish that, you're going to rest for 2 to 3 minutes, and then you're going to do it again. We want to record the highest weight you're able to complete a round with, and remember, form is key here. Don't sacrifice form ever. So if you can't get all the way to the bottom on a squat, then you need to lighten it up. The example superset we have there is bench press by 6 reps, immediately followed by max rep on pull-ups. That's going to challenge your body's ability to do work because of how many pull-ups you're doing. And then we have 8 windshield washers on that workout as a spacer, so that you're not just sitting there and burning out during the 20 minutes that you're working. Okay, so that's everything we have. I'm going to work on getting examples of the individual workouts up over the week, so check out the website for that. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and you'll keep updated, because that's where I'm going to be uploading them. And next week we're going to go over triplet workouts and assessment, just so that you can give yourself an overall point of reference as to where you were. So, I look forward to speaking with you all next week.